Okay. Sorry about that. I'm not sure why the song got cut off this morning. But hey, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. So, what's up, people? Good morning. This is, well, just happy tears of, no, happy, uh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure what I was trying to say. But thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here on this June 22nd, 2 days away from my birthday. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 2 days away from my birthday. Yikes. Yikes. So actually, now that I'm sorry with that, let me thank you for participating. For those of you who are participating in my whatever I want to call it, hero uh development thing that I'm doing every June that I've been doing every June for the past few Junes now has been such a great thing to me because it means that my birthday is about more than just me. It's about my birthday being more than just about me. It's it's a way that I can contribute to other people beyond me. You know, that I can contribute to other people beyond me. All right. And so that's important because most of my birthdays I've spent being caught up in my own stuff for what's going on for my birthday. But this year, just like the other previous years, I've been able to focus on you. And that has been a very great thing, right? So let me just cycle through the the gives and the asks for my birthday. I'm asking you to exercise for yourself every day of the week, every day of the wait a minute, every day of the month that you find out about this on. So no matter what day it is that you found this, you've got to you've got to feel it and join in. And so doing it every day, however many days you can, because you will find a difference in doing it yourself. Doing it yourself, but doing it every day. You will find a difference. I'm sure you've already I'm sure you've already felt it, you know? I'm sure you've already felt it. And and so that's important for me to give to you that that feeling. All right, so that's number one. Number two, hack your pain. Hack Your Pain Now. Hack Your Pain Now is a book that I wrote prior to this period of my life, but helped me through this period of my life. The book that I wrote prior to this period helped me through this period. And that is so foretold, right? It's foretold like as if my previous self had a vision of what I was going to need and I created that book. I created that book. And so I'm sharing that book with you in hopes that it will help you. It will help you find a way to let that book mm, fill you. I'm not sure how to say it, but fill you, make yourself feel protected, and all the things that it's done for me. My book has done for me. And yeah, I know I keep talking about him versus me, but I truly feel like that version of myself is a previous version of me. And he wrote a book in relationship to the present version of me. And I think that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, so that's number two of the things we're doing for Sekou's uh, rock and roll, doing it big month of activities for my birthday. So my third thing is make a donation. Make a donation. Just go to SekouWrite.com. Let me put that up. Let me put that up before I forget right now. Let me put it up. Uh-oh. Okay, put it here. Then put it, here we go. All right, so just go to SekouWrite.com, click on Charity Runner, and yeah, it has the information for how you can donate to me. And I am setting it up so that so that you can give anywhere I am in the race. That's that's kind of what I want to say, but not quite really. Well, anyway, you can give, you can give, and and I guess my point is, Fee King created this account for me, this GoFundMe account. Yes, she did, and she created it after my first challenge with having a stroke. And since then, people have popped in, popped out, and done very well for me. Thank you very much. And this month, I'm encouraging people to move, exercise, and at the end of this month, I'm going to share with you the number of miles that I've done that I've done for the month, and then you're going to give based on your feelings. Like, you might give $1 per mile that I've run, or you might give $2 per mile that I've run, as Fee King is doing. So you can do it however you want to do it, but remember to give to me in my efforts to give to you. Right? I hope I hope that came across well. Hope that came across well. But anyway, the the ultimate thing that I started off talking about, which I did not mean to start talking about at all, is my birthday has become about other people. My birthday has become about other people. My birthday has become about other people, and don't let me lose that. If you're doing something on social media, hashtag it. Let me know. Put it on there that you're a part of this. Let me know, because it's a great benefit to me to let the world know that I'm doing this. Okay. All right. So my aphasia is acting up today, as you can tell, but I'm going to get through it. I'm going to get through it. I'm going to get through it. Okay. So before I get to my run streak, my run streak. I'm going to do the run streak first. I still didn't post my run streak. What is going on? I've been tired because I've been, doing so much, and I've just been forgetting the run streak. So now I've got two run streaks that I missed that I'm gonna have to post a third one for. The one I do after this call, after this video, after the show. I'm gonna have to do a triple threat, because I know some people check for that run list to make sure that I did it. So I've got to get clear on that. So yeah, I gotta I gotta do that. Anyway, so yesterday, the same as the day before, I ran up the street where my doctor is located. Like, that's hard burn for me, because I run up the right hand side of the street knowing that he's on the left hand side. So I run up the side of the street and I come down and I finish my run right before I get to his office. And I go right in. I go right in and try to get things sorted. So that's what happened yesterday, and that's what happened. That's what happened. So anyway, I need to post all three run reports today, yesterday, and the day before. So stick on me. Stay on me for that. Okay, so I didn't introduce myself. I'm Sekou Write. I'm a man who is recovering from a stroke and trying to be the best he can be. Be the best he can be after recovering from while recovering from the stroke. And it's been challenging. It's been challenging. But I do this because it helps me work. It helps me work with choosing words and fixing them fixing the words together and everything. So all of that stuff is really helpful to me. So that's it. So anyway, I am Sekou Write. I am your host of the Be Your Own Hero show. Hero is an acronym. It means helping everyone reaps optimism and high emotion radiates overflow. All right. And if anything I say strikes a nerve with you, please go find out from your favorite person more about what I've said. More about what I've said. Okay. All right. So I've already done Run Street, which is where this is. And so now let's talk about money. Let's talk about money. Let's talk about money. Let's just check the chat, see who's checking in right now, and then we're going to get on over. So Fee King, hey Fee King, she's doing a training someone right now, but she's still checking in while training someone. That's amazing. And she's okay. She's tagged a few people that she wants to check the show out. Yeah. Hey Fee King. All right, so she's invited a whole bunch of people. So if any of you are here because Fee invited you, hey, how's it going? Hope you enjoy the show. Okay, so let me get to the affirmation. Okay. I am so happy and grateful to be a multi-millionaire in every area of my life. I am so happy and grateful to be a multi-millionaire in every area of my life. And you know what? Let's do it one more time. I am so happy and grateful to be a multi-millionaire in every area of my life. Ashe. Ashe. Okay, so what we've been talking about recently is drum roll. Oh, I can do a drum roll, right? I can do a drum roll. I haven't done a drum roll for myself in a long time. Hey, where is the drum roll? Where is drum roll? Here we go. Okay, here we go. The richest person in Babylon. Richest person in Babylon. Let me make myself a little bit bigger. Okay, so there we go. The richest man in Babylon. Now, I've been talking about this book and talking about how each day, well, I've been breaking out each day into one of the 5 rules. Because in one of the stories, this character is given 5 rules for wealth, right? And I've been doing that. I've been doing that for the past couple of days. But I think today I got to take a bit of a departure. I think I got to take a bit of a departure. So let's see how much time I have. So let me take him down for a second. Okay. So what I meant to say, oh, I got to take this photo. Okay. So what I meant to say was that my running on my doctor's office, on my doctor's street, got me riled up yesterday, right? I came in, right after my run, ready to do all the things. And my people weren't there, right? They were on break. I was like, oh, no, they're on break. And so I decided to do something else, something else to do. And so I went to talk to my landlord. Sorry about that. And so that ended up being me traveling downtown and dealing with things there. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to say this, but let me show you a picture while I search for the right words. Let me say, share this and add this. Okay, so that's me as I was entering this second phase of my third phase of doing things yesterday. And so this is me. And I just want to say, I guess I just got to spit it out, right? I guess I have to spit it out. Okay. I have been interested in the fact that my landlord situation has moved the way I want it to. Like, that's the best way I can put it. Has moved the way I wanted it to. And that despite whatever else is going on, my landlord situation has moved along nicely, right? But yesterday, I allowed people's energy. I allowed people's energy of, oh my God, what's going to do? What you going to do? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? I allowed that energy to cloud my thinking, and that's easily done. Easily done, because I know I have been similarly, you like, oh no, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? And it stuck with me because I said I had three instances of doing things yesterday. Number one was gave me some of that angst, a lot of that angst. And then number two, which was kind of somewhere in the middle. And then number three, which I showed you a picture of, which took me aback. The reason it took me aback was because she set a deadline, a date for which I need to come to court. And I asked her, I was like, well, what was the date before? And she's like, well, no date before. I was like, what? Like, there was no date before. And so what I did is, by getting involved and getting involved with the hurry, I created a date. I created a date. There was no date. I created this date now that I have to stick to. And I was like, wow, that was really challenging for me. And knowing that things were fine the way they were. And so I was like, okay, well, I got to do it now. And I've got to change the way I'm thinking about this. And so I was thinking a lot about it um, yesterday, last night, and this morning. And this morning, I brought it into my transcendental meditation. And what came to me, is, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Because in situations like this, we often wait to find out what's going to happen, but we don't enforce what we want to happen, right? And so I had to think about it. I say, well, shoot, what do I want to happen? What do I want to happen? So there is a way that resolves this all well. It resolves it perfectly well. And all I have to do now that I've thought of it, is focus on that, because I've got to I've got to bring about what I have in my mind. You know what I mean? Like, well, there's this book. There was this book, The Power of Thinking Big. The Power of Thinking Big. I just picked that book randomly. It's already on my phone, and I picked that book randomly because I was like, I need something, Lord, help me, I need something. And I checked out The Power of Thinking Big, and there's some great quotes in here. Let me give you some quotes. Okay, Milton, who wrote Book of Paradise Lost, says, "Oh no, I can't read that one because of the cursing. Let me try another one." Shakespeare. There is nothing either good or bad except that thinking makes it so. I'll read that again. Shakespeare says, there is nothing either good or bad except that thinking makes it so. Right? So you create whatever it is you want to create. And you can get caught up in what's supposed to happen, what has happened to everyone else in this situation, and what you want to happen for you, what you wanted to happen for you. And so I had to really get clear with what I wanted to happen for me and think about it and claim it and put it forward. And so as of this morning, I started to put it forward for my day. My day is coming up, but I'm putting forward what I want to happen. Not just willy-nilly, not just, whoa, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? No, I'm going to put forth what I want to have happen and put it out there and just put it out there and see what happens. Because that exercising of power is an entirely different place. Oh, again, from this book, from the book, How to Think Big. Leaving your fate in the hands of chance can potentially ruin your life and make you miserable. Therefore, before you start giving up your dreams of a finer home or a better life for you and your children, stand firm and resist resigning to fate. Do not lay down and wait to die. Right? So just put it out there. Put it out there. Hope for the finer home. Hope for the finer home. Hope for the better life for your children, etc. Just hope for it. Like be about thinking for it. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you because I was stressed. I was stressed. I was stressed really after yesterday, after realizing that I gave her a date to close me out when there was no date before. And by me mucking around, I created a date. I was like, okay, now I've got to think about what I want this resolution to be. I'm not even going to tell you what I want it to be because what I want to be is so fantastic. But I thought of it and I thought I pulled things together. I was like, okay, this will work. This will work. Yeah, this will work. Right. And so that will make things go. That will make things go. All right. So let me check my chat and see if anybody said anything. No. B King has pinged more people. Okay. Hey Debbie Douglas. Hey Debbie Douglas. And let's see anybody else. I see Fee is giving people business. Fee is giving everybody business. Okay, and that's it today. All right, so hopefully in the later viewing of the show, you'll be able to check it out and vibe from it. But just remember this: next time you're up against something big, something that has a way of doing things, figure out what you want. Figure out what you want. Like, don't get obsessed by doing what it's in habit to do, but figure out what you want and push back. Push back, because what's it going to cost you? It's costing you what's in your head, right? Just push back, and try to convince that part of you to push for what you want. I hope that wasn't confusing. All right, so I got a couple minutes. Let me say something else again. Something else aside from that is I was talking about stocks with my neighbor Sa yesterday, and she was talking about. Well, first of all, I got another great. What happened to you when I had my stroke? I mean, her story was like it was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. So anyway, but regardless of that, we would start talking about stocks, and I didn't know, I didn't remember until we were talking about stocks that she does stocks too, and I was like, okay, great, we can talk about stocks, and then as we're talking about stocks, she starts talking about one of our stocks being down. I was like, what? What are you talking about being down? And then we walked through it, And I think I got to a place. Where I got to is that you have to attach the magic doorknob to your stock. You must attach it to your stock. Otherwise, any of the shortfalls, the in the the tension, the negative press, all that stuff is going to have its effect unless you attach the doorknob, and the doorknob opens in 5 years. I've said 3 to 5, you know, 3, 4, but 5 for sure. For sure, that's when things happen. That's when things happen. And all that forward motion, all that mile 1, mile 2, mile 3, all that is learning and not being pumped to to get your stuff out, because this game of stocks will punk you out. It will. It'll say, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. But if you hold on to it for 5 years, then you've got it. And so yesterday I talked about your future you reaching backwards, right? Reaching backwards. Well, he or she is reaching back from 5 years ahead. 5 years ahead. That's a lifetime to think about, right? But the more money you set aside for him in the future, the bigger he'll be in 5 years. The more powerful he'll be in 5 years. The stronger he'll be in 5 years. The more money he'll have in 5 years, right? Because we're all playing the today game. We're all playing today and buying things and doing things for today. But we're not giving enough money to the future version of ourselves, the 5 years from now version of ourselves, right? That's important because, it's so important that I don't even know how to explain it. Like, you've got to think about your future you. If you're not thinking about your future you, then what are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? You've got to be thinking about your future you. How is your future you going to reach back to you? Because there's going to come a time 5 years now when it goes like this, right? And that's going to be a grand day. That's going to be a grand day. So think about your stocks in terms of time. Don't worry about the fluctuations. Don't worry about the voices. Just worry about you got your right stock. You're going to hold on to it for 5 years. 5 years. All right. Okay. Hey, Shay Bird, how you doing? Say something to us. All right, PK. I tried to just say something. I hope that worked. Okay, so let me sign out now. I'm choosing to sign out. I'm going to do some more stuff for New York living and try to get it straight. So you'll find out more tomorrow. All right, and keep doing. Be your own hero, and remember that now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. Ashe.